Link.
Guys, tune into our pre-funeral. This is fucked up. This is gonna be fucked up.
We're gonna live.
At the end of the session, you can all make your second characters have a little funeral. It'll be really sweet.
So
Shut
cute.
the fuck
Well,
up.
hey.
It's third for some of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You say something like
Okay,
implying
fine.
yourself here.
It's fine. Francis is a Veronic priest and can
Hey guys.
do funerals.
So if nobody
That's true.
if only Ori survives,
No.
I'm gonna have Ishkaz as my backup so that
So that if nothing else, you can get laid.
Alba's gonna
Yeah,
be.
so
Alba's
if
gonna come
nothing
back and be
else-
like, "Where are my friends?"
so if nothing else, Ori can get laid. If everybody dies, I'm having my fucked up MILF happen.
Nice.
I have
Yeah,
like 8
it's-
backups. We're gonna just sort of roll a d8 and see what happens.
No.
I will need it to be one of those options.
Of
And
the
only
2
one.
options? Of the 2 options I presented the other day? Or just the one horrible one that I presented the other day?
The horrible one.
I've
who I
never
love
played
very
a man
much.
before. Playing a man?
Wait, my
Yes.
mom just texted me there is homemade mac and cheese on the stove.
Go get it.
Don't
Oh,
have
shit.
Fucking go get it.
I
Okay.
literally just started my period
Alright.
and you said that shit to me.
Fucking go get it.
It's Mac time. Alright,
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just
how my
like
brain
comforted
sounds.
by the conversation Puck and I had before y'all arrived. Because we've
Yeah.
never had a good plan in this campaign. And
We've never had when every single time we have a plan, it's a bad plan. Half the time we don't plan.
My plan's good.
your plan's really unironically I love your plan. And I think if we do the thing we
Okay.
discussed,
Only has
it will
good plan.
work.
I think it'll do something.
Yeah. If nothing else, it's funny.
It is funny.
Also, both character
Is this
deaths
the whole
or
plan?
character death
No.
did happen out of combat. Because
I will drop dead if I
Yeah.
take 7 damage. Like, I will
I'm
drop
feeling
dead.
you. That is my
That's
plan.
so many.
Hey, Clem, love of my life, Clem. That is my action, is to heal.
The scary
I'm
part.
not within range.
The scary part is just the initiative order.
Yeah,
again,
I don't
so
remember
your
it.
plan is funny and will
Toby
work
is-
because it is funny.
Toby is right there.
Hi, Toby.
Toby
I
is
had
watching
Clarence
over
Toby.
here.
here. Clarence 2 is here somewhere.
He's kind of fucked
Let
up.
me find him. Where the fuck is he?
I'm.
He's gonna guide
To be
us.
honest, I do not want to move to get Boris Henry Roy.
Why is his last name right? You just want me to play that backup character so bad.
Okay. I do. His last name is Roy. Because when we were deciding his name, and Trees was like, he's a Boris, and you were like, he's a Henry. Trees did say Boris Henry Roy, I think because I said, I kind of want him to match with his Penguin brother, Penguin Kendall Roy from HBO Succession.
I do have Mimikyu. I can't find Clarence 2, but I do have Mimikyu here.
Yeah. He's perfect.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't have any fuckers near me.
There's Clarence 2. I keep losing track of that little bastard. He's precious to
I have
me.
Isabel. It's not the Isabel you gave me,
You
but I
have so
have
many
Isabel.
Isabels.
I have like 2.
You have multiple Isabels. I have Isabel socks, so it's
I
fine.
did.
But
I wanted to get the Animal Crossing socks from Target. They're so expensive. Why the fuck are
they
they
were
like
on
30?
sale when I got them.
What?
They were on sale.
I fucking wish. No, they're like normally like $12 or $13 for like 4 pairs of no-shows. Like that's
I'm
literally
gonna
a
be eating my mac and cheese. Lux, I'm on my period right now. If you kill any of us, I'm just gonna like bawl incessantly.
Fuck. My computer
I'm
charger
sorry?
came unplugged.
You'll ball. It's okay. You'll have mac and cheese to cry into.
I like how you're not even trying to give us hope.
No.
Okay, guys. Also, I found him. He's here. Sorry, stream. Something happened there.
I'm gonna come back as one of Clement's sons.
Holy shit.
His infant son.
Please.
As an infant.
Please.
Sorry.
That would be
Clement
so
too.
funny.
Anyway, he's here.
No worries.
There he is.
Well,
You're
he can witness
disappointed.
me say,
You want to kill?
welcome.
You want to
To
kill
the
America's
17th of
poorest little
Yamaro.
meow meow?
In the year in the year 7,327 last time you all, having fled through the darkened abysmal catacombs of the Trial of the Huntress and witnessed in those pitch caverns specters of your lost and departed, descending further, y'all made your way into a vast, empty cave, filled only with impenetrable darkness. And upon discovery of the ground of this cave, in the plateau above, bones.
Bones.
The floor was littered with countless millions of bones of an indiscriminate kind, I'll say. So deep that none of you can see the floor beneath them. In the darkness, if everyone wants to pull up roll 20, oh, y'all are already there. You see, or you had been fighting, rather, a hound of rotting flesh, sinew, and jagged, jutting bones, which has formed up together and coalesced from the shambling pack of previous, what were they called? Babrazul, clambering on top of each other into this shifting mass that now has faced you down. Ori and whoever is in the Ori stack.
I think
just Ori?
Dima? Yeah.
No, Dima. Girl boss moments.
Yeah, girl boss style.
The darkness, as I said, is impenetrable. You cannot see anyone else's lights through it, even if they're within inches. In fact, you can't even, in pure darkness, as Chanterelle quickly realized, can't even see your own hand in front of your face. And it also, perhaps, seems to be reaching out and grabbing and sabotaging you the entire time. Or maybe something within it. As we get back to initiative, we left off the top of the round. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Which means that Dima is up at the top of the round. Dima, in front of you, as you stand in this field of shattered fragments of bone, amid crushing, weighty darkness, held back by Ori's red light, just at your back by your side, you see in the dim flicker of its outermost edge a huge paw strike down onto the bone, a paw of rotting flesh of a huge hound. What do you do?
So there's just like a hand in front of me.
There is a paw that is as big as a small tree, probably,
Cool.
just from the darkness.
Stab it with my stab it with a short sword, and then use my two-weapon fighting stab it again.
Hell yeah! Go for it.
Oh wait, that's the
And as you come down to stab at the paw, and you see even at the very top of the sphere of light, the jaws, the tip of the jaws of the beast poke in and out from the darkness. You notice that that it is cut and burned and scarred across much of its surface. It looks
So I can't
not
see its face.
Yes, just momentarily as it lunges in and out above you in the darkness.
Okay.
It is fucking huge.
Then I will make instead both attacks at its face.
You probably can't jump high enough. But you could make ranged attacks if you want. It is a little bit larger than a truck, like a tractor trailer, a semi-trailer.
Christ.
Big dog.
I'll then try to slash at it. I'll try to do like a Count Dooku type thing. With the two swords to try to slash its try to give it the worst shin splints in the world.
Amazing. All right,
So,
roll the hit. Go for it.
13 and a 19.
13 does not hit. 19 does.
Okay.
You lunge in and begin stabbing into the back of its hamstrings with your blade. Go ahead and roll damage.
9 points of piercing damage.
Since it's engaged
And just
with
quickly
me as
lunging
well,
in.
does she also get sneak attack?
Oh yes, because Ori is right behind her.
Yeah, I'm right with
Are there
Dina.
sneak attack rules for huge
When
and
it-
gargantuan creatures that are
It doesn't
different?
matter. The size doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
size category doesn't matter here.
Okay.
I have to look these things up now because I have a campaign with a rune knight in it. Ugh.
Hey, Lex, yo, size doesn't matter. Alright.
Okay, alright, go for the sneak attack. Thank you.
Sneak attack is... What did I originally
Because
say?
Ori is right at your back.
So
9 damage.
plus... Is it an extra 4d6 at this point? Or...
It
oh no,
is,
2d6. It's 2d6.
I'm not sure where in DB it. Oh yeah, it's 2d6.
So it's total of 18 damage. I'm
Alright.
also going to use my defensive flourish to use my bardic inspiration die to add another d6.
Holy shit,
6.
nice.
So 24 total.
So, holy shit. Incredible.
I miss you
Benji, your
guys.
smile in between the vape cloud was so good. Also, I miss your ass so much.
All right. You lunge in and hook one blade behind the hamstring, and as you reach in with the other blade, you realize you haven't committed enough to the lunge to hit it with both, but you lean in on the other shoulder and just drag the blade, fucking severing its front left tendons completely at the back of its leg. It doesn't bleed, though. It just kind of pops and severs. And you see several large buboes and welts pop around the cut tendons. Excellent. That was Seema's turn. Alright. Clement, you're up.
Come on. Come on.
Okay.
Let's go, King! Let's go, King!
I do not know if
Okay.
this will work, but I want it to so badly.
I think it will, I think it will, I think it will.
So I feel like I'm gonna die. So I also feel very exposed right now. So I would like to disengage. I'll use my action to disengage. And I would like to use my action surge to whip out the patch that is an iron door
Okay.
and like hold it in front of me.
Okay. Are you moving back at all, or are you just disengaging with that action?
I am disengaging, and I would like to move around it, like
To its
like
back?
yeah.
Okay. Because
As far as I
you're
can.
facing off with in the darkness.
I'm also right
one
next to you.
remaining Bob Rose,
Yes.
tall, skinny boy.
Yeah. So
All right. So right behind him, you rip that patch off of an iron door, and just as you rip the fabric off of the long coat and throw it out, it shifts and expands, unfolding, and you see the fabric turn in texture from soft like felt as it hardens into iron and expands into the door.
cool.
There is now just a 5 foot, maybe 6 foot tall iron door in front of you.
Yeah. I'm gripping it with both hands. I've hilted my sword. And did that did not produce any light at all, right? Like when I ripped it off, it just kind of.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I would like to yell to Penance also. That Penance, I have cover. Follow me. And I'll try and reach out my arm, but
Yeah, you look around the dog to where you were standing a second ago, and you don't see Penance, you don't see a light, and you say that and you reach out. And that's your turn?
yeah.
Okay. The Bob Razul, you hear a clack as it turns and shuffles, trying to find a target, and claws just grate across the iron of the door. Okie dokie. Let's see. It is the Charnel Hound's turn.
Yay.
The Charnel Hound didn't like that it lost the use of its left forward foot. It is going to Dima, would you please make a Constitution saving throw for me?
No.
Yeah, I will. I'll gladly do that for you, Lux.
Thank you.
Dirty 20.
Holy shit. Very nice.
Dude.
Well, Dima, you see the charnel hound's head grow closer and closer from the darkness and more into the crimson light as it comes within 5 feet of your head, and its empty bone and mottled pustulant flesh eye sockets gaze at you. And it opens its mouth, and you feel something pulling at you. You feel your entire body being pulled and crushed, and you, for a second, a flash of a feeling like utter exhaustion flashes across your mind, and you just grunt and shake it off. Excellent. It's gonna make 2 bite and claw attacks against you, though. Actually, one against you, one against Ori. Does a dirty 20 hit Dima?
Yes.
And 22 to hit Ori.
22 hit.
I'm gonna use my inspiration die to re-roll that. Is that a thing that I can do?
That's lore bards.
Oh, shoot.
That is Lord Bard. Damn. That would be cool.
It might be all bards. I
but you
don't
can
know
do
if do all bards get cutting words, but it wouldn't be at your level.
Dima does not have cutting words. Okie dokie. Dima takes 8 piercing damage and 3 necrotic and poison damage. And could Dima please make another con save?
3 necrotic and 3 poison?
Mm-hmm.
Just both types
Oh
of
my
damage at
God.
once, or 6 damage total?
Oh, the first damage was like piercing, and then the 3
other
damage
3
was
counts as both necrotic
and poison.
So it's 9 points of damage
Yes.
done total to Dima.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. And another con save?
Yes, please.
18?
18 makes it. All right. And Ori, you take 10 points of slashing damage, and 5 points of poison and necrotic.
Okay.
As the hound rears back, seeing its unsuccessful breath weapon, basically, and slams down its right remaining hand paw at both of you, trying to swipe both of you, and it does. It bashes both of you backwards as you stagger, but both of you... Oh, did I ask for that con save from you, Ori?
No, but I can roll it. Sorry, my dice app is not cooperating with me today, so I'm using D&D Beyond. 19!
And both of you, though staggered by the blow, stave off any worse poisonous effects. Excellent. That brings us to Oriel's turn.
Yeah, I would love to use my free action to summon Lipkos, by which I mean I'm just saying, hey, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. And then action to make 2 attacks. 21 to hit for the first one.
That hits.
17 points of damage. 11 piercing, 6 fire.
Oh, shit.
And then second attack, 24.
That also hits.
Come on. I said I clicked for damage. You can do this for me, buddy. Do I need to roll it from here? That's dagger damage. Yeah, I rolled dagger damage. Real quick. Let me just rapier damage. 14. 8 piercing, 6 fire.
Very nice.
And then bonus
Okay.
action, I would like to pray, please. I'm just still praying.
How do you pray? What do you
Sort of just rifling at the 3 to 4 holy symbols on my person and asking for any help, please, any help. I promise I'll do right by you. Please help.
So you're praying to all the different
I think I'm
deities and holy
gonna
symbols you
go
have?
for a Kelly-san just because she's gonna have my back lately. Yeah,
Okay.
she's had my back lately.
All right. As you slash and stab into the paw that strikes you as it moves past, you hear the beast whimper loudly, and a terrible kind of half dog, half human cry of pain echoes deafeningly throughout the chamber.
Good.
That rapier pierce, the last one, pulls away much of the right forward paw that struck you.
Good.
The brittle, poisoned bones and necrotic tissue pulling away. Excellent. Would you please make a religion check for me?
Is it about Fey Fiends or Undead, Lux? I have to ask.
It is.
Okay. So that's gonna be a 24.
Ori, as you slash into the paw with the rapier, piercing it and pulling away flesh, and it comes back to your guard. In that stance, you feel warmth begin to fill you from your toes up through your legs into the rest of your body.
Come on. Please.
And you feel solid and grounded
Okay.
in the burning red fire.
Yeah.
We'll see what that does.
Yeah. I do too many
Excellent.
things with fire, and some of them hurt my friends, Lux.
Some of them do.
Some of them
okay.
don't hurt my friends.
It's the Dark's turn. Some of them hurt your friends, but some of them don't. Let's see. You know what I think would be neat? Ori, could you please roll a acrobatics or athletics check for me?
Love to make an acrobatics
Oh,
check for
shit.
you.
Well...
17. I'm proficient in both. I'm just much better at acrobatics.
Natural 20.
Fuck.
Damn.
Really use cutting
Okay.
now.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, with a 17. Yeah. But, let's see. Yeah, and that's okay. Well, That's not okay. So, the person who sees this is not Ori, it is Dima.
Yep.
Dima, as you pull back from that lunge, staggering with the force of its other paw coming across you and Ori, and Ori strikes into it. You look back, just glancing out of the corner of your eye, and you see Ori grabbed by a tendril of darkness from behind you and pulled away, hitting the ground and moving across the bones as the light goes out.
When you say a tendril of darkness, do you mean a literal tendril of darkness? Like,
I mean a literal tendril. It looks like the shadow at the edge kind of burbles and unfolds and just wraps out around her. The darkness itself.
Okay.
So there's no light.
Yeah. So that's what you see. Which also does plunge you into darkness.
Yeah, I see that. And
because
then I
Ori
see
was.
nothing.
Yeah, that is the last thing.
And it's a bonus
Well, I
action.
don't want to say the last thing you see. That is the final thing in that moment that you see.
So Ori has a candle.
Penance has no idea what just happened.
Did I get like a second?
Although,
Did I
does
get,
Ori
like, a
cry
second?
out?
I make an
Does Ori cry out?
Again, she can't really scream because her vocal cords don't really do that. But there's probably a loud and kind of resigned fuck.
Yeah. And you hit the ground and are pulled into darkness. Excellent. It is Penance's turn with Shanti on deck.
Oh, okay. I'm holding
Penance,
my candle.
you maybe heard the fuck.
Okay.
Actually, go ahead and make a perception check real quick.
To hear the fuck.
Can I make a perception check to like try and figure out? I'm trying to get to Clem or Ori because Clem told me to come with him, and I want to find Ori too.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll a straight wisdom check for me. To basically wager out.
Can I guide myself?
And intuit where they are. Yeah, you can guide yourself.
What is the thing that I'm fighting?
God.
There's a big dog.
You're fighting
a small dog. And then there's
hound
darkness.
of flesh, like an undead flesh and bone disease hound that's as big as a truck. Big truck.
It's an 8 perception check, Lux.
Oh, just straight whiz. Sorry.
Yep.
Not perception.
Or sorry, I
meant straight whiz, my bad. So it was 8.
Okay. Oh, 8.
Yeah.
With guidance, huh?
With guidance,
Yeah.
it was an 8. Yeah.
You're pretty sure that Ori and Clement are in the same direction, but you're not sure if it's, like, directly in front of you and, like, a little bit off to the left, or if it's, like, you're sure that it's somewhere in front of you, but you're not sure where.
Clem's hand is out.
I was
Wait, what
like
did you
right
say?
next to Penance yelling.
Yeah, and Clem
Yeah.
has an arm out.
I did get an 8.
You did get
But
an
even
8,
with
though,
an
to figure
8,
that,
you can
like...
still feel someone, like, at your side.
In pitch darkness?
I mean, if
I feel
It
like
has a
8
candle.
means that Penance failed to do that. So... Yeah, you know that they're in front of you, and you think that they're both close. But that's all you got.
Okay, the monster turned from me though, and is now facing Clement in another direction with his iron shield.
It is still mostly faced in your direction. It is just kind of like pivoting and trying to turn and look at both of you, kind of torn between which direction to go. In that split second, what do you do?
So I'll have to. Okay. So we'll have to disengage to try. Oh God! I'll have to disengage to try and get to Clement. Right?
I mean, it's engaged with both of you, so you could stay in range.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
creature is like directly in front of you, and you heard both Clement and Ori somewhere in front of you.
Okay,
so you could try
I
and stay within its range.
Yeah, can I try and stay within its range and move in the direction of where I heard Clement go? And also I have a light, so I'm like boop, 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 with my candle.
Could you imagine how scary it would be to try and move around something in pitch darkness that's trying to kill you?
Crying. And it's just fully
Just
in
go
tears.
around. Yeah, roll a d20.
Okay. 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 Rolling it right now, boys. Okay. Please. Look, that was a 4.
Okay. Don't worry. It just means that as you hold out the candlelight in front of you and begin to walk forward, you walk towards the sound of Clement's voice, and as your feet crunch on the bones, you step directly into the face of one of the tall, spindly Babrazul, looking right at you with, like, slavering, pustulous jaws.
You have your action, King. Can you have your action?
He doesn't have a turn right now, so you can keep walking around him. And you were already within range with him, so you can just
can I
dart
keep
off to his left.
Yeah, I'm trying to still move in the place where Clem is, but
Yeah. You jump and like almost fall, kind of run past him, and immediately you run into Clement. Like physically. Partially into the steel door and partially into Clement.
Can you put my light source onto Clement's square so that I know where I'm going on the map? Thanks.
Yeah.
So that was my movement, right?
Yeah.
Okay. With my action, now that wait, okay, I see Clem using my free action to be like, hi Clem, I really don't want to die. Thanks for putting down the door. That was really cool. And now that I'm behind the door, I'm going to cast False Life on myself with my action because I have 6 health points.
Okay.
Where's Temple Jester? Sorry, I'm trying to find him in the darkness.
He's underneath Clement at the moment.
He's underneath him. Okay, cool.
I'll put him next to him, but it'll be a little bit inaccurate. That's fine. Just pop him there.
Just pop him right there. Okay, well now okay.
There you go.
Cool. But in actuality, we're both behind the door, right? So I feel.
And you're right up on each other.
Okay, so I'm going to use my action to cast False Light. Please God, please God, please God. Bruh. Okay. Got a 4 on that d4. Let's fucking go. I have 10th now. And
Praise
that's my
Rapon.
turn. Oh, with my bonus action, can I pray to the Lady of Delights?
Yeah. What do you pray?
Okay. I'm holding my crack pipe necklace. I'm holding my crack pipe. Right?
Okay. Just a crack pipe.
Okay. I'm holding my crack pipe.
Not a pipe.
I'm like,
Well, it's like strung around my neck, so it's kind of a necklace.
Crack pipe on a string.
Okay. Well, we can agree to disagree. I'm holding my crack pipe. And I'm like, leave the lights. If you can hear me, this is really, really scary. And I just want, to know where my friends are, and I'm really scared. And please. And that's the prayer.
God, I fucking miss Penny.
And I'm pleased.
Yeah, so that's my little prayer to her. Anyways, that's my turn.
All right. Excellent. I'm gonna make a roll.
No. You're not gonna make a roll.
Oh, interesting. Okay. All right. That brings us to Shanti.
Cool.
Yeah, give me another second, because I thought Clem was literally right next to me until like 30 seconds ago. So my plans are fucked up right now. So, just give me a second. I can't really do a lot. Trying to figure out shit. I can't see anyone, can I?
You see only darkness.
Yeah, I really can't fucking do shit.
What if Penny's candle like is reflected on the iron door and it's brighter?
It's impenetrable darkness. It can't be penetrated.
It was worth a shot.
Yeah. Good try.
Okay, well, I'm gonna hold my action in case I fucking feel or fucking see anything within 5 feet of me to attack, and hold my bonus action to healing word if I ever get to see or so. That's my turn.
All right. At the end of your turn in the darkness, could you please roll a con save for me?
Yeah, I can. $15.
15 makes it. You feel again this pressure pushing down on you, willing you to stop moving, to just submit into the bones below. Cool. Holding your action, bonus action. It is the Bob Razul Runt's turn.
Baby.
In front of the iron door.
Like, I know I
Little
said this
guy.
about the dragon too, and I know you all
He's
said no,
going
but can we
to-
adopt it?
I love that little guy. Let's see. Okay. The Bob Razul Runt, or rather, Penance and Clement, you hear a scuffling and a crunching of bones, and then a sniffing and a terrible scraping noise as the Bob Razul claws in the darkness and hits the iron door between you and it. I'm gonna make an intelligence check for it. I'm gonna see how good he is at physical objects. 4.
Let's go.
Total of 4.
I think
Holy
it's
shit.
sweet.
Okay. Yeah, the Bob Razul Runt on its little spindly legs, diseased spindly legs, just kind of claws and hops and taps and rakes at this iron door. but seems too dead set on going through it to try and go around
Can just open it with his little paws.
in its rage.
Haha, he doesn't have expendable thumbs. He doesn't have
Part of the
thumbs.
joke Cam
Haha.
made when they came up with this idea was
Also,
it can't open the door, it's a dog.
oh my god. And let me just move something on the map real quick.
Don't. You don't have to do that.
Okay. Okie dokie. And then, I mean, what? That. Oh, did I light that square up? Don't worry about that, folks. Great.
Yeah, that guy was just like chilling in the corner.
Oh yeah. Don't worry about him. That's their turns. All right, that brings us to the top of the initiative order. Dima, it's your turn.
All right.
You are in pitch darkness.
I'm going to use my bonus action to do steady aim, so I have an advantage. And then I'm going to run forward with my sword held in front of me. Hope I hit the thing that was in front.
Okay, so normally with disadvantage because you're blinded, but that cancels it out.
Yeah.
So go ahead and give me a straight roll to hit.
26.
That hits.
And it's with advantage.
Holy shit.
Um,
Well, no, because it's brought back to a neutral.
But it still would have had
Roll by
advantage,
the
so
darkness.
doesn't that... I always forget if... I forget how the rules work for...
I
don't know how sneak attack works.
I feel like only if you have advantage
That's fair.
instead of would have had advantage.
that's going to be 9 points of slashing damage. And I forgot to do this, but once per turn, when you hit a creature with an attack that deals slashing damage, you can reduce the target of the speed of the target by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
Oh yeah.
And my walking speed increases by 10 feet until the end of my turn. I'm going to turn in the opposite direction, and I'm going to run 40 feet away or until I hit a wall.
Okay. Holy shit. What a fucking turn. Dima, in the darkness, you just hold out your sword and run fucking forward, stab just in the dark, and you hit something. You hit what feels like a wall of flesh. And you just pull back as you hear this loud cry of pain, of agony from this creature, and just dart in the opposite direction over the bones. Terrible, sickening crunches with every footfall. Amazing. So I'll go ahead and move your guy for you, or your guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dima, you just fucking sprint. You just sprint, and you feel the difference of wind as you run past someone, and you just keep sprinting, and sprinting and sprinting. All right. That's Dima's turn. Excellent. Clement, it's your turn.
Okay, so this dog is just like sniffing my door.
Yeah.
Okay.
You hear it throw up a little bit onto the door.
Okay. I would like to kind of be like, Penance, take this side, but I'll kind of also prop the side of the door on my hip, if possible, and on the ground, too. So I'm holding the door with one hand, drawing my sword with the other hand, and I'm stabbing this bitch around the door.
Okay. Yeah, go for it. Just roll the hit. Yeah, it's a one-handed or versatile weapon, right? The long sword.
So one-handed.
Versatile. Okay. 23 and 18.
Those both hit.
Okay.
You chop into its spindly little legs. What kind of damage does she do?
Oh, sorry, that's the wrong one. Okay. 7 and 8. So 15.
15. How do you kill the Babrazul runt?
I'm stabbing this bitch in the face. I'm like stabbing and like pulling.
Okay. Alright. Leaning out from behind the door, you hack into the giraffe-like diseased bone legs of this runt and just hack and hack again as it falls and falters, and you see its body peek into the candlelight from behind the door, and you just stab into its head and pull down. And its legs just crumple and shatter like drywall breaking.
Oh yeah.
As you pull it down, lifeless to the ground, pulling your sword from its head.
Hell yeah.
Let's go. Thank you, Tom.
Cool. We
What's your turn?
we need to find everyone else. Hello? Can anyone hear me? That's my turn.
I'll help him in the darkness.
Okay. So you say that out to the darkness. Excellent. Alright, it is the Charnel Hound's turn. So, let me see. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Okay. Ori.
Hi.
As your light goes out and you're dragged across the bones, and you feel this tendril of cold let go of you, stumbling quickly to your feet. It's almost too late to do so, as you feel something huge charging at you through the darkness.
Cool because I do not.
And just in front of you.
Don't like this.
You don't.
Don't like.
You don't like this. You feel it charging at you. Could you please make a dexterity saving throw for me?
Dexterity saving throw.
Yes.
What the fuck? 11. Natural 3.
Not quite. Oh shit. And you feel this charge, and you feel it, with a, does a 17 hit your armor class?
It does not.
You feel it hit you, Ori, as, one paw, one mangled, bone shard paw slams into you, almost knocking you completely down again, and a explosive torrent of warm, gooey, virulent vomit just covers you. So it makes one of those melee attacks, and it succeeds on the spew virulence. So you take 8 piercing damage.
It
from
failed the
paw,
melee attack, though.
and it failed one of the 2. It got a 23 on the other one.
Okay.
And 6 necrotic and poison.
So
from
14
paw.
total?
And would you... Yes. And would you please make a con save for that?
Yeah, let me grab a d20 real quick because, I don't trust fucking D&D Beyond right now. Con save is gonna be 17.
Yeah, that makes it. Yeah, okay. So, you avoid the toxins as this fragmented bone shard of a claw slams you back. But as you feel this virulent, acidic, bubbling liquid pool across your body, like spewed? What is the past tense of to spew?
Spewed?
Spewed across your body. Yeah. You take, from spew virulence, 34 poison damage.
Ori's down.
And you have a disease. You gain a disease.
Ori is down.
If you live.
Yeah.
So go ahead and write that down.
No. I'm crying, guys. Hey.
And without a sound, Ori drops fully to the bones.
Cool.
Okay.
Super cool.
That is the whole turn for the hound. However, it is Ori's turn. Could you please roll a death saving throw for me, Ori?
Sending it to Discord. Roll with my fucking... This is a d20 I haven't used in like a year. So that's cool. It's not just Ori's dice that are like
Hey,
this.
Lux, how do you spell Bob Brazil?
Oh,
I
Bob
put it in
Rizzo?
chat.
Holy shit, natural 20!
Let's go. Let's
Yeah,
go.
this is a dice I got for like the
Let's
Grave
go.
Cleric I don't play
Nice.
Oh
anymore.
my god.
So I'm back to 1, I guess? Is that your rule, or you do...
Oh, I think it makes more sense to do, like you succeed 2 death saving throws.
Okay, yeah.
Make it the same as the inverse. But you succeed 2 death saving throws from that.
Keeps clicking when I'm clicking successes to mark it on my sheet. But yeah. Cool situation
Very nice.
Is
going
this
on
a
here.
monster that you made up?
Yes.
Damn it.
Oh, I should say the name for it though is stolen from a different monster, but it's a different monster.
I wanted to make a fucking image. The album cover of Bye Bye Birdie, but change it to Bye Bye Bob Razul.
That would be so good, Benji.
And have a little image.
There are images of a Bob Rizzo if you want. I think they're in Discord somewhere. I don't know. It might be
I'll figure it out.
really far up in general. Okay. That's Ori's turn.
Gonna look into rules.
Oh good, it's the Dark's turn again. They needed another turn. So I can't help but notice that Penance, you have a light source. Let's see. Penance does... Oh, shit. Does a 13 hit you?
No, it doesn't. I have shield of faith up. Thank you, Lady of Delights.
Penance, as Clement exchanges you, and you see him pull down Babrazul Runt on the other side of the iron door, you hear from a bunch of fizzing firecrackers and small, like, popping fireworks behind you near the ground. You look back and you see a small fledgling tendril just shattered backwards. Dissolved.
Thanks, lady. Thank you, lady.
With that, that's the Dark Soul turn. It's Penance's turn, and Shanti's on deck.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. I definitely heard some, like, running and sounds.
You heard a lot of.
I'm not dead.
Mostly, probably what you heard was the terrible screams of the charnel hound. But you heard a lot of running, also, like human feet.
Okay. Okay. Focusing. First of all, free action. I'm gonna be like, "Hey guys, is everyone okay? I have a candle if you can find me." And then and I'm gonna put "Will you light my candle" on Penance's lips. Anyways.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Benji, you weren't here for this in my DMs. I have to say this. Okay. Rent.
Yeah.
Penance is me. Benji is Collins.
Benji,
Oh.
me.
Sorry, not Benji. Alba. Alba is Collins. Mark and Roger are Ori and Juniper.
Yep.
That's what I have to say.
And Lady Voctor is Benny. No, Strahd is Benny.
Christ. Oh my god.
No, wait, I got it
Okay.
wrong. I got it wrong. Wait.
Yeah.
No.
It's an
Alba
RDM.
is Benny, and then Clem is Collins.
You texted me
Yeah,
this at like
'cause-
5 a.m. the other day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because Shanti's because I realized Shanti is Angel though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
well, Shanti is Angel.
Okay. So basically,
So Penance's
I-
turn.
Penance's turn.
That he does.
So after I say that, and try and check in on everyone and tell them I have a candle. Can I ascertain where the loud ass screeching is coming from enough to Eldritch Blast the area in which there are screams?
Yeah, make a perception check.
Can it be with advantage because it's loud ass screams, like very close to me?
Yeah,
Thanks.
you're welcome.
Can I guide myself?
Logical. Yeah. Guidance. Just something you can do.
When I want to.
I don't
Okay,
know.
I'm so glad you gave me advantage because the first roll was a natural 1. Let me roll that d4 really
That's
quick.
fine. I love your
Um,
D&D Tuesday sign.
alright, so that's a 16 perception from me.
Yeah. Okay. Penance, you figure that the shrieks and howls, as well as the stomping of feet, is going on probably less than 30 feet ahead of you and probably towards your right somewhere.
Okay, I am going to shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts in that direction. And I'm going to shoot them, like, upwards, so that they don't accidentally hurt my friends.
Okay. Yeah, angling it. Go ahead and roll Your attacks for that with disadvantage because you cannot see the target. So
Cool. The
full
first
cover or the
one.
blinded.
Yo, I was about to roll a 16 and a 19, but then I rolled a 16 and a 3. So that's gonna be 10 to hit.
10 does not hit, sadly.
Alright.
This howling, by the way, is non-stop now. It is just anguished, agonized
Does an 18
howling.
hit, Lux?
It does.
Okay, that's a 7 force. Thank you.
7 force. Alright.
That's all.
Oops. That's all. Penance. Just something. Okay.
Oh, wait, I'm gonna use my movement to try and put the iron door in front of me in the sound. Because I can feel the iron door right now. I'm right next to it. So I'm gonna try and and then angle myself kind of around the iron door so that it's in between me and the sound. That's all.
Okay. Yeah, there's enough room for you and Clem to stand behind it. In 3/4 to full cover. Okay. You let off those blasts of confetti and pull back behind the iron door. Shanti, it is your turn. Neither action is triggered.
I still can't fucking see anymore. I can't see shit. I'm just gonna fucking swing like my first shot. But has it been how many rounds has it been since we started?
Since we started combat?
Yeah.
Not 10 yet. You're good on Shillelagh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, if you can just let me know when we hit the 10 rounds, when it's been like a minute,
Mm-hmm.
so I can plan ahead. Just wanted to double check. I'll hold my bonus action still to fucking healing word in the case that I see anyone, but for my action, I'm just gonna fucking swing my fucking quarterstaff. I'm scared.
I can swing my sword, my diamond sword.
You cannot afford for diamond swords.
Damn, if only he wasn't
Go ahead and roll the hit
Yeah,
if you like, Shanti.
I will do that. That would be a dirty 20.
Congrats.
You swing out into the darkness and roll a d20 for me, just a straight
I'd
d20.
love to do that for you. Oh, why'd I roll this one? From D&D Beyond with the fucking face. 7.
You lash out and you hear and you feel it connect. It hits something as you lunge out with it in the darkness. And you hear a from somewhere beyond, and a kind of noise that gets a little bit quieter. Go ahead and roll damage for that, actually.
10.
Okay. Gotcha. And that gurgling just continues for a second and then stops. Excellent. Holding your bonus action. Let's see. Oh, I have to move. I mean, do something on the board. Uh-huh.
I hate Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition.
D&D 5th edition is the best. There's never going to be a 6th edition.
Arguably true. And then this guy. I mean... okay.
I'm trying to gaslight us, Luck. You know what you're doing.
We know what you're doing.
You don't know what I'm doing.
You're trying to kill us.
Anyway. Yeah.
You're being a dungeon
Speaking of
master.
trying
We
to
know
kill
what you're
you,
doing.
it's Dima's turn.
Cool.
Thank you.
Dima,
Exactly.
she's on like huddle. Is she against a wall?
No. She's just run out and sees only blackness.
Alright, cool. She's going to use her action to create a circle of oil around her. Actually, you know what? Screw it. Not a circle of oil. She's gonna, because she has an unlimited flask, she's just gonna pour a circle of alcohol around her, and then use her bonus action to use her tinderbox to light it.
Okay. Just all around her?
Yeah.
Did you say?
Yes.
Excellent. So she just pops off the cap, sprays this alcohol in a circle around her.
She's being very careful. She's like holding it like at arm's length and bending over.
Okay. Yeah, and the flames briefly ignite, blue and yellow at their bases from the alcohol, burning red. You see, well, let me show you what you see.
Lovely. I love having little.
You see, bones, a lot of bones around you.
You're giving me Dunharrow vibes.
That is unfortunately the only thing you see around you, but you now have a light source and a protective circle of fire.
Cool.
As the darkness retreats with the ignition of the circle of flames, you almost swear you could hear a faint hissing.
Can we treat the whole like oil in that it will burn for 2 rounds?
Yeah.
And deal 5 fire damage to any creature that enters the area or ends its turn in the area.
I think probably a D4 and then or a D6 and it's set on fire for a D6.
Sick.
Yeah.
Cool.
Very cool. That's very smart.
Big Benji.
Clement, it's your boy's turn. You're your boy. It's you.
So I saw Penn hit stuff with his Eldritch Blast, right?
You saw Penance let loose some fireworks that disappeared into darkness, and you heard the howling in pain just increase in volume. It is now almost so loud, this inhuman gurgling from the charnel hound, that it hurts all of your ears, echoing over and over throughout the cavern.
Okay. I'm gonna say, Penance, I think we have to get closer if we want to get through this. And I would like to. Can I like move with him or like have him follow me?
Half speed, you can drag someone.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can drag someone for half movement, or you can just wait until his turn and have him follow you, because it happens at the same time.
Right. Okay, well, I don't move very far anyway, so I'm just gonna go, like, 10 feet up. There you go.
Okey-dokey.
Into the dark.
There you go.
And I'm just gonna be like, fuck it, I guess, and try and shoot off arrows with my crossbow in the direction of where Penance shot those eldritch blasts.
And we'll say you're effectively lit up if Penance intends to move with you.
I do intend to move with my friend Clement, Dark Souls.
Yeah, so you're basically moving together at the same time with the light source.
I'm just aiming for where he aimed.
Alright, go for it.
And then, do I have disadvantage on these or no?
Yes, you would.
Okay.
Yeah. Hi. Hidden pen.
I'm just gonna be in the same square as Clem.
Okay, that's gonna be a 16 to hit. And a
That
22.
hits. That also hits.
Okay.
And what are you attacking with? What weapon are you using?
My crossbow.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage.
8 and 9. 17.
17 damage. As you run forward and kind of grab Penance's arm and pull him along with you, the candle jogging in his hands, as you rush over the bones into the darkness, leaving the door behind, you draw with your non-sword hand the crossbow and let 2 bolts fly. I want to say, how do you want to do this?
Holy shit!
Thank
Holy
God.
I can't really
shit!
see him. But how do you want to do this?
Holy shit!
Come on, Clem.
17 damage
I
from those 2 shots
Clem
is what
is
wears
like,
him finally down.
Clem doesn't normally like hold his breath, but he is like holding his breath right now. He is like pretty fucking scared. So I don't really think he's just firing those shots. Like he's just aiming really fucking hard.
Yo, Clem be
Yeah.
doing his tasks right now.
Yeah, he's literally tasking.
Oh man.
And
Clement,
as soon as he lets go, he like lets out a huge deep breath. He's like
as you run across the bones and your hand leaves Penance's sleeve to reach to your side and quickly pull out the crossbow, in the darkness looking ahead, as your sword hand pulls back the action of it, you feel like you're right back in the courtyard of that keep. And you feel yourself running on the wet grass in the early morning before the dawn, running towards moving targets on a field, and you just pull the trigger. The bolts sail off into the darkness one after another, and you hear a deafening, almost roar. All of you, echoing over and over, a kind of and silence.
and I think I hit it.
I think you did hit it, Clem. Like, I think he got hurt.
Okay. It is Ori's turn.
First thing here. My good friend the bird gave me a gift.
Mhm.
Can I trade that in for like some healing? Like at the store?
Oh. the thing that I didn't tell you about yet?
Yeah.
You want to trade that in for healing?
Yeah.
Sadly, deities in Tuathil kind of
Hate
just
me?
do whatever the fuck they want and
Hate
don't
me?
work on any kind
They-
of economy.
They hate me or
But they do think you should decide who lives and who dies.
I agree. Okay, I'm gonna roll a dice save now.
Ori needs to be alive to decide that.
I love this bitch more than anyone in
Well.
the world. You know what I rolled. You know
What did you roll?
It's a 2 and
No
0
fucking
in
way.
a row. And she's the only bitch.
No
Here's the thing.
fucking
Anthony rolled
way.
like 8 nat 1s last week. And then re-rolled them because Halfling and still got like 2. I have a curse, and
Holy
the only
shit.
person it benefits is Oriel Telltale. The rest of my rolls have been shit forever. We know this. We accept
Holy
it.
shit.
Holy shit. Okay.
Am I stable? I just want to be
Yeah,
stable.
you're stable.
I'm a special boy.
Ori, would you roll a d6 for me, please?
A D6 for my friends here.
Yep.
On DungeonsandDragonsBeyond.com. I have a D20 and a D12 in my room and nothing else, and I don't know why I have the D12. Come on. 3.
Okay. So, let me count out.
Are you gonna hurt my friends? Because I did the fucking... I had the fucking audacity to have a character curse.
So, what happens is, Ori, your eyes flicker as you lie with your back on the field of scattered bones, and you feel, the first thing you feel, a fire, and you push yourself upwards with the strength of it. And with that push off of the ground,
Thank you.
a wall of crimson flame, a sheet of it, explodes outward in a circle, lighting up the darkness and just pushing instantly past, covering ground, pushing all around you and outwards.
This dice has an
However,
what the fuck?
what you hear immediately is would you please roll 2d8 for me?
Please don't hurt my friends. I just want to... 10.
Okay. As Dima and Chanterelle, you both in the darkness
Can they
see
both take that?
a red ruby wave of fire just blossom out of nowhere directly in front of you and slam into you, passing across you, and it fizzles into nothing. You both take that 10 damage.
Are they both alive?
I take the 10 damage?
Are they both? Yeah.
I am alive.
I'm at
Okay,
6.
I'm sorry.
Cool.
Good thing it wasn't me.
Yeah,
The Phoenix has answered your prayers.
Thank you, girl boss. Do I have vision at all with this?
It was just a momentary spray of fire, like
Okay.
wall
So,
of fire that went
am I at
outwards,
1 or
so
0?
it doesn't provide any vision. It's gone out.
1 or 0?
You are at 1.
Cool.
You are at 1 hit point.
Awesome. So I can't do
you-
very much here.
You also, I will say, definitely heard a lot of gurgling screams in your general vicinity.
Yeah, so I'm at 1. I am diseased. I have a critical injury. I'm gonna have another one in a second. So first I'm gonna roll a little con save to make sure I can do anything. I can! Yay!
Excellent.
Forgot about that earlier. And then, is there still something I can hear in front of me, like within my attack range?
Let me see. 5 and 11. So 1, 2. There are no noises or movements directly around you.
Okay.
No.
So I'm gonna use my action to produce flame and just hold it on my sword and get my little 20-foot radius of light going on.
Okay. All right.
And then free
That
action,
might be a little.
I'm gonna say help.
That's wise.
Jesus Christ, there's a guy!
I said you heard gurgling screams, didn't I?
Yeah, what can I do with a bonus action? I don't have my spells back. I don't have anything I can do with a bonus action that won't immediately get me back to 0. So that's cool.
God, Lux!
So you see by the light of your produced flame in this red, dim crimson
Why are they
hue,
both? Why are
the
there
burnt
4 of
and
them?
charred and crumpled bodies of these huge white bulbous creatures, almost like silk caterpillars,
Yeah.
like how they're like all big and white, all
Yeah,
white guys.
I do.
Imagine huge, fleshy, squishy white caterpillar sort of guy, but no legs, just kind of a squishy blob. And then there's like a humanoid face kind of imprinted near the top. But the ones that you see around you at the moment are burned, charred corpses, twitching on the ground.
Lux. So here's a cool fact. None of us are above 11 hit points.
Yeah, that is a cool fact.
I don't have any
That's
healing.
pretty cool.
Nor do I.
Excellent.
So a few of them are dead, though?
It
Some of them
is-
are dead, you said?
all the ones you can see are charred corpses.
Okay.
They're all dead.
Oh, okay.
Presumably from the wave of fire.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's so points. Okay. That brings an end to Ori's turn, right? Yeah.
I guess.
Um,
Actually, I'm gonna move if they're dead and can't attack me.
Go for it.
Do I have control over my guy? I don't. Can you give me control over my guy, Lex? I could refresh also.
Oh no. ¿Por qué?
I don't know. I'm gonna
let's see.
refresh just in case it's me.
B, safe settings. There you go.
Okay. It's refreshing. Yeah,
Well.
maybe. But
Hopefully that worked.
yeah, let it load because my computer hates me right now.
Let it load, let it load, let it.
There are dead bodies in front of me. I'm
Yes.
feeling bad.
Feels bad, man. Touching.
I was just sent a Homestuck image. I don't know what that
told
means.
you
Oh,
to
no.
send it to you.
So yeah.
Also, Lux, I called out to anyone who could hear me, like, on my turn, and it hasn't been my turn yet. So would Ori hear that?
Yeah, everyone's heard
Yeah.
that.
Can you move my
Okay.
radius around me? 20 feet?
It's up to them whether or not to act on it.
Yeah.
Pardon?
Can you move my radius to 20 feet around me? Sorry.
Oh, you're over there. Yeah. Bow, 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 bow. Fuck. That's the wrong button. There we go.
Cool.
Yo, wait, we can see Oriole Telltale?
Clementine can
You stumble across the bones, Ori, towards Penance's voice, and suddenly, in the edge of your crimson light, you see Penance and Clement standing together. And Clement with his crossbow just raised. Alright. It is the Dark's turn. The Dark is going to... hey, Penance.
No.
Hi.
Could you make an athletics or an acrobatics check against me, please?
Yes, I can make an acrobatics check against you, Lux.
Oof.
I can guide myself on this acrobatics check, correct?
You have to beat a 16 plus 5.
Maybe. Instead of 17 plus 4 is a 21. 17 plus 4 is a 21. You guys
Holy
can
shit.
17 plus 4 is a 21. It's in the chat, guys.
Yeah.
It's in the fucking game roll. Y'all can check it.
God bless.
I believe you. Dog bless. Holy shit. That saves.
That's so crazy. Anyways.
Ori, as you run towards Clement and Penance and you see them running in your direction, you see Penance's elated face to see you, and then a tendril whip out from behind him, and then you just see it met with... You see one of the most bizarre things that you've seen since leaving the sealed, Ori.
I attribute it to
Jester succeeding in acrobatics.
You see the shadow of Penance cast from the red light of your produce flame flicker and reach out by itself and bat away the darkness. It occurs to you as something more demonic.
That's demon shit, yeah. No,
that's classic demon shit to Ori.
Well, I want my shadow to follow me.
Well, maybe it's not always yours. Anyway,
I want it to be mine.
Oh. Timeshare? Okay, so that's the Dark's turn. It is Penance's turn, Shanti on deck.
Do I hear any fucked up sounds anywhere?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Also, is the dog in front of me alive or dead?
Deceased.
Deceased. Cool.
Yes. I'm gonna do like a red. Yeah, these ones are dead. The red boys.
Does a 13 make it, Lux?
With a 13, you take a moment, and as you see Ori running towards you, you think you hear muffled sort of shuffling somewhere behind her, but it's too far away to be able to tell where exactly it is.
Okay.
A decent distance.
Okay, that's fair. Let me check the spell description really quick of this thing that I can do. Really quick. Okay, yeah. Okay. What can I do, boys? Let's check my guys.
Perish.
No. Can't heal, or else I'd be doing that.
Can you perish but with an A?
No. Okay.
Like religiously or like Louisiana?
Yeah, like
There's
religiously.
small counties in Louisiana, but that's the joke there. Pretty
I'm going to yell as loud as I can, and I'm gonna be like, well, okay, first of all, I'm hugging my good friend Oriole Telltale. Second of all,
Okay, you run up to Orion.
shit, she's on fire. Okay,
I'm not
Yeah.
anymore. I'm not anymore. But I was.
Oh, she's so. Okay, so I can hug my good friend
She's
Oriole.
just slightly smoldering a little bit, but she's not on fire.
Will it do damage to me if I hug my good friend Oriole Telltale, Lex?
It doesn't.
You don't think so? It just looks like her armor is
Okay.
badly.
I'm going to hug Oriole Telltale, and then I'm going to shout with my free action. Shanti, Dima, Ori has a light source, and me and Clem and Ori are together. Please find us. Please follow my voice. What the fuck can I do? Okay, I'm going to. Wait, which is the one where I can do this? I think it's thaumaturgy. I'm going to brighten Ori's produce flame with thaumaturgy as my action.
Nice.
And as my bonus action, I'm going to pray to the Lady of Delight.
Yeah.
Just kind of continuously. And I'm gonna pray to the Lady of Delights, and I'm gonna hold my crack pipe, and I'm gonna be like, Lady of Delights, please let me find my friends. Please, please let them find me. Please let them find the light. I'm really, really scared. Thank you. That's my turn.
Okay.
Does Ori's radius get brighter with my thaumaturgy?
Yes, it does. I just drew that out. It gets a couple feet brighter. Would you please roll a d20 for me?
Okay.
Please, Pam.
Okay. 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 Yeah, that was an 11.
Okay. You pray and pray. And that's your turn. It's Donkey's turn.
Okay. I move in the direction of my brother's voice.
Yeah. I'm
I'm
gonna say you don't need a perception check. You hear it loudly, like very close in front of you.
Okay.
So you can just run forward.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm gonna run to there next to Ori. And
I look like shit. Clem looks like shit.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out. So I only have one heal I can do this turn. The thing is,
because me and Ori can both tank, but Ori does more damage.
I can start
Ori
actually
is
doing
at
damage
1 hit
if I
point.
have more than
hey, the
6
thing is,
HP.
Ori is at 1 hit point.
If I have more than
If
6
anything
HP, I can
happens-
start doing damage.
Yeah. But if like a fly lands on Clem, he will die. The thing.
Yeah, and it would be like instant.
And yeah, because Ori would go back to death saves, and I have 2 slots right now. I have 2. So I think just with the knowledge of Clem will die if a fly lands on his shoulder compared to Ori can go back to making saves, and I have to squat. I'm then gonna run up to use the rest of my movement to run up to where Clem is and just kind of reach out and just grab his arm and give it a squeeze and do a first level cure wound.
Gay person.
Very nice.
11. You heal 11.
Thank you.
Also, Clement, I think instead of having it be insta-death at 5%, I think I'm going to make it your 4th degree burns give you 1 failed death saving throw, like permanent. You just have 1 fail whenever you start rolling on them. That seems a little
That's
more.
fucked. That's so fucked.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
Cat
pretty fucked
actually
up.
had that for a while until he
It's
shot his
super
finger
fucked
off.
That's one of the that's one of the fuckedest
Like-
things I've ever seen a DM do.
Someone
He has
fix my
4th
screen.
degree burns on him. If someone like punches him really hard, he could just die.
I am your tank.
Burn trauma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clement, just cut your finger
thank
off.
you,
It
Betty.
works for me.
But when you shot,
No, thank you for saying that it's fucked up. Because I aspire for that. Great. That's Shanti, you healed 11 for Clem.
Yep, that's my turn.
Alright. And you run into the Crimson Light. Lol.
The squad's
Okay.
all here except for Dima.
Yeah. Well, Dima's bunkered up in her own circle of light. Not that anyone else knows that. But she's fine. Let's see. Okay. Okay, and that's their go. I mean, what? And that brings us to the top of the round. Dima, in your circle of light, you hear the shouting of your friends as they reunite together somewhere ahead of you, a ways off. And then a little bit closer, you hear a kind of wet shuffling.
does the wet shuffling seem to be between?
Go ahead and roll a perception check.
What is my perception? Oh, cool. Natural 20, so 25.
Holy shit. The shuffling seems to be coming from about a 40-degree angle to your right. Maybe 15 feet off, maybe.
Cool. I hear my friends.
Yes, shouting.
I'm gonna use my action. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna run the 30 feet, and then I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash until I hit it.
Okay. You just jump over the circle of flames as they begin to get a little bit smaller and start dying out. You jump over them into darkness and start running. I'll go ahead and move it for you. With actually just your movement, you get right up into the red, flickering light of Oriole Telltale. As you run forward one of your steps, suddenly your eyes have to adjust, and you see before you Ori, Clement, Shanti, and Penance.
And no monster around us.
Well, you see the huge kind of slouched corpse of the charnel hound, just kind of fizzing and popping, but
And
nothing alive.
Cool. I'll say hi and back.
Hi.
All right.
Hi, team.
It is Clement's turn.
Okay. Okay, so I just got healed. Clement kind of like shudders and squeezes Shanti's hand and says thank you. And
Hey, people.
Dima heard something. Do I hear anything? She heard like a growling.
Make a perception check.
Okay. I sure will make a perception check. Okay. So I rolled a 2, so I didn't even need to really roll again. So it's a 7.
Okay. You hear Penance's feet breaking bones behind you. You hear Ori's feet crunching on bones, and you hear Dima's feet as she runs up into the light, crunching on bones. Just a lot of bone crunching. Not really anything off in the darkness.
Okay. The door I dropped is just like 10 feet behind me, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Can I gotta walk over there and then grab it and then walk back. Okay. Never mind then. I guess about the door. I'm just gonna be like, hey guys, I do not think we are done here yet. And I guess I'm just gonna ready my action to attack with my longsword if I see another alive monster.
Okay. Holding your action to attack with your longsword.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. It is Ori's turn.
Hi. So I
What
heard
would you
that
like to do?
guttural sound in front of me, right?
You had, yeah.
Yeah.
40 minutes.
So my pro move is gonna blindly be throwing 2 Eldritch Blasts at those bitches. I will roll at disadvantage because I can't see them. But it's damage.
Okay.
First attack. What does that say? That's gonna be a 12.
12 hits.
Okay, I'll roll that d10. 6 points of force damage. And then second one. One of those was a nat 20, but the other one's a 21. So LOL. That's gonna be 3 points damage. Force.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a straight d20 for me.
I love rolling straight d20s for my friends. What the fuck is my D&D Beyond window? Come on, roll for me. 18.
Okay. You let loose 2 blasts of fire from the tip of your sword, and as the crimson streaks out into the darkness, you actually see it in the very faint light it gives off as it both strikes impact some sort of huge white wall of blubbery flesh.
Do the others
Probably
see that too?
a creature not unlike the others. Yeah, the others can see it too.
Okay.
sort of just as it flew outwards from you. Yeah. You hear a sort of wet, gurgling scream from the darkness.
Yeah. And then I retroactively roll a con save because I feel bad about that. Still makes it, thank God. I'm glad to have done damage, boys. It was a 17 save. But
Excellent.
I spit a lot of blood from my mouth. And that's my bonus action. And that's all for today.
Yeah. Bonus action to spit blood.
Spit a lot of blood.
A significant amount of blood.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. It is the Dark's turn. Let's see. Damn. It's got a bit too large of a radius node, though. So, Dima.
Yeah.
Would you please make an acrobatics or athletics check for me? Your DC is 17.
I'll make an athletics check. Why not? That's 22.
Nice. Clement and Penance, looking across Ori's light, see more flickering tendrils bubble out of the darkness and try and grab at Dima. And Dima, you see them just in time out of the corner of your eye and like pirouette and dodge out of the way, coming back into a stance as they retract into the darkness. Excellent.
Is it a double or a triple pirouette?
Oh, here comes the fucking dance third.
Hey guys, dancer here. Hey guys, I'm a dancer.
It's Penance's turn. By the way, Shanti on deck.
Anyways. So, you know, my good friend Oriole Telltale, who just threw up blood, didn't like that, is firing some little eldritch blasts. That's one of my favorite activities to do with my good friend Oriole Telltale. May I fire eldritch blasts with her?
You may.
Thanks!
Off into the dark.
Off into the darkness. Should they be at disadvantage because they're off into the darkness?
Yes.
I'm trying to hit the guys that are making bad sounds.
The faint gurgling noises. Yeah.
Bad sounds. That was a natural 1.
Oh no.
Or an 8.
Penance, you throw out your hand, and this kind of thick, syrupy, black liquid just starts pooling
I'm like,
on your fingertips,
and I'm gonna
coming out of your glove.
I'm gonna shake it out as far away from everyone as I can so it doesn't get on them. And then with my next one,
gonna hisses onto the ground.
Alright guys, that was a 10 to hit.
That does not hit.
Cool. Anyways,
let me
that's my
double-check that.
turn.
Because 12 did hit.
Sorry, actually 10 does hit.
Yo.
Please go ahead and roll damage for that.
6 damage.
As you raise your hand again after flicking it off, and a green and black swirling oily streak just
Can they not be winning the
away
custody
from your
battle
hand
right
and into
now?
the darkness.
I don't want
and
to
you
win
hear
that.
They're trying to win you back because your mom's trying to give
from
you
the
a
dark
bunny.
hands.
It's like really intense in the divorce settlement.
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
you're right. Yeah, my
Child
mom's
of
trying to
divorce
get me a
canon.
bunny, so my dad's trying to like be like, wait, baby,
Oh
look
my
at all this magic I give you.
Really, holy shit. Shanti, it's your turn.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do pretty much what I said I was going to do last time. I'm going to end my little arm squeeze. I'm just gonna reach to Bori and just kind of give her a squeeze as well. And use my last spell slot, my very final spell slot, to do a first level cure wound. Good front tail. That's only a 7. I'm so sorry.
Listen, if I do max damage to
Every
myself,
point
I'll still have more than I started this round with. So.
Yep. I don't really want to move, and the only thing I can do with my bonus action is Shillelagh. Hasn't been a minute yet, so that's my turn.
All right. Excellent. That means
Fucking lumps of flesh go.
Hey, who's that? Who's that guy?
who's who? Yeah, right there. Okay. What guy?
Did it enter my melee
Dima.
range?
2 creatures, yes, have entered your melee range.
Cool.
If you have something that you can do with that.
Well, oh no, that's small.
Dima, you feel and hear. You hear first a sickening slurping noise getting louder and louder quickly, and the rest of you see a huge, bulbous, fleshy, slug kind of thing with just white skin and a faint human face at the top move into the light on Dima's right flank. And Dima, you feel the hot breath of one behind you. They are going to attack. 23 probably hits you.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit, that was a nat 20 for a 23. Does a 16 hit you?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Don't kill Dima.
Well, what HP are you at? Because they don't do. What HP are you at?
11.
Yeah. 11.
That's
The first hit does 1d4 damage for 3.
oh.
Second hit does 1d4 damage for 2.
Oh.
For a total of 5 bludgeoning damage. As these 9 foot tall, 8 foot long, thick slugs just ram their heads and the upper halves of their body into you. Let's see. That also. Yeah. Additionally, please roll a quick con save for me.
Oh yeah, sure. 17.
17 makes it, no problem. Oh, sorry, another one too, because there were 2 individual hits, so you have to make one for each.
18.
Yeah, you're good. You feel as these slugs, as these behemoth slugs slam into you, you feel like it almost pushes you down into the ground. It almost makes your muscles feel more tired and tense. But you shrug off any worse effect. Excellent. Yeah, that's their whole turn, sadly. Although, actually, let's see. This one still has a little bit of movement left. So, but the one that is in the light just stays kind of looking at you,
It moved out of my
sweating.
range.
Is huge. The one in the darkness did. You feel the kind of rush of air as it gurgles away. You want to try to make a blind opportunity attack, yeah?
Love to. Do I have to make it a disadvantage?
Yes. Please.
I will say, with movement this
wow.
round, the light source would be changing, just with my plan, so if that factors in at all.
So I rolled a 17 and a 19, so 25 to hit.
25 hits.
Yeah,
because,
because I'm surrounded by all, to say, I think I have sneak attack.
Oh, you're what?
All of my lovely friends.
Unfortunately, no other friendly creature is within 5 feet of this slug in the darkness behind you.
Oh, okay.
They're all kind of on the other side of
No worries.
Ori's leg.
9 points of slashing damage.
You slash out into the darkness, and you feel your blade tear like wet tissue paper through this just like tofu substance that just spews out all around your hand and arm, and like clings to it. This kind of slime. And you hear a gurgling and a food, and a clattering of bones. Excellent. It is. It's Dima's turn. Actually, funny that you mentioned Dima.
Sorry. I just have to. I want to read sneak attack. Okay, cool. So I'll the one I'll move. No. Do the slugs have eyes? Never mind.
What's your passive perception?
My passive perception is 15.
They're pretty up there, and it's very fleshy. Hard to
bonus
see.
action, steady aim, so I get advantage. I'm just gonna attack the first one.
All right.
In front of me. So I also get sneak attack because I'm advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's a natural 20 to hit, which means at the start of my next turn, until the start of my next turn, the target has disadvantage on all attack rolls because of my critical hit slasher special feat you gave me.
The slasher feat.
Yeah.
I love the slasher.
Those feats all rule. I love them.
Dima will cut you with knives, is the thing.
I kind of want to take
32 points of slashing damage.
That is more than 4 times its health.
Oh wow, cool.
So, yeah. How do you rip and tear this lemur? out of
Lemray.
existence. Mhm.
You know, if it had a head, chop its head off. But it doesn't really have a head, so we'll just chop something off.
Yeah, it's kind of a big monolith of a slug.
Yeah.
But if you want, you can just kind of carve into it.
Yeah, I'll give it a nice good.
You just turn, still spinning from your first strike, and just carve through with your short sword a section of this fucking lemur. And like a whole chunk falls off, kind of splattering onto the bones into different chunks and smaller pieces. And the creature just looks at you, almost confused for a second, before tottering and starting to fall like a tree kind of in your direction. You can step out of it if you want, fairly easily. Pirouetting out of the way. Okay. It's Clement's turn.
So I see no more creatures near Dima.
Correct.
I guess I'll make a. Okay, I'm gonna move up to Dima because that was scary, or at least as close as I can get.
Okie dokie.
Oh wait, can I be here? No.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be there.
You
I'll just keep chilling.
can you
Can I
could
go
move
one
diagonally
down?
all the way up to Dima's space if you want.
Okay. Well, I only have
You have
15
30
feet.
feet. Oh,
Nope.
true. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can be there.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You're hurting him. You're just hurting him.
Yes. Yes.
There is not a whole lot I can do to protect my friends right now in this moment. So I will make another perception check to see if I
Go for it.
notice any creatures. Because I know there are creatures. Hey, it's a 13.
You stand for a moment, breathing really fucking hard. One hand almost going to brace yourself. You just listen. Nothing. Dead silence. You hear the breath of your friends around.
Okay. I guess I still have a bonus action then, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Then I would just like to move down here with Dima then, because I have something I can do if anything comes into my melee range, so I'd like to be on the outside.
Can you dash as a bonus action? You
Oh wait,
you
no.
might not be able to.
No, you're right. I can't.
Spiders can't.
Yeah. I guess I'm just vibing. Okay.
Okie
Yep.
doke.
All right.
It's Ori's turn.
Yeah, time to move the Fog of Warlocks. So I'm gonna move here.
Okay. All right.
And then here.
Let's just cover you all up.
It's
And then there.
25
All
right now with pen.
Yeah, it's about 23, 22, 23.
Because it's the same movement everybody would see where I was going, right? Like it's the same 6 seconds.
Yes. Yeah.
And can I hear anything?
Roll a perception check for me.
18 plus 7, 25.
You run over the bones and stop. Just listen. In darkness. Back at your friends looking out at nothing. You hear absolutely nothing. It is perfectly still and quiet.
And as the dark grabbed me, because it did that a few times, because I kept getting uncharacteristically shitty dex rolls. Did it seem like it was like a tangible thing that I could hit with weapons or magic?
Go ahead and roll a nature or arcana check for me, please.
Lux, can I just get a yes or no on the question before I ask it?
Oh. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, kind of.
We're in the River of the Night, is my argument.
Sure.
We're in a version of the River of the Night. Okay. Let's just go Arcana, because my name is Oriel Telltale. 19.
It looked almost incorporeal or ethereal, like the tendrils were formed from the shadow.
Okay. So I couldn't kill it.
It doesn't strike you as something. It doesn't strike you as a creature. It strikes you maybe more of as an effect of some sort, unless it is a large, very large creature that you have never heard of before, which is hypothetically possible.
I've heard of a lot of creatures.
But it strikes you more as some sort of effect.
Yeah. Just for the sake of I already have a fucking critical injury, I'm gonna d6 myself. Take 2 points of damage. And I will hold my action to, be smarter of me to... Could I hold some movement with my action? No, I already used all my movement. If anything comes within, like, within the light, I'm gonna hold my action to take my last 10 feet of movement and make 2 rapier attacks, if that's cool.
Yeah. All right. I don't see why not. With that, it is the Dark's turn. Let's see. Shit. Okay. Out of the dark, Ori, as you run in one direction and stop and listen and look back, you see a tendril begin to slither up out of the darkness in your periphery, just slowly towards you.
Should I make a little acrobatic
and you,
check?
Look in its direction. No, it just didn't roll high enough to hit you.
Good.
You look in its direction and just stab into it, and it dissipates into nothing.
Okay. Cool. I wouldn't use my action on that, though, right? Like, because I know it's not tangible. Yeah. Okay.
Free stab.
Free stab.
It's Penance's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna move right next to my bestest friend, Oriel Telltale. There I am. And next, I'm going to, and I can't hear any scary guys, right?
That's right.
Free action call out into the darkness. Miss Huntress? So, we basically did a lot of killing, and now there's no more noises. Did we do what we were supposed to do? And that's what I'm gonna say into the darkness. Chandra in chat. Okay. And then I'm going to hold my action for 2 Eldritch Blasts. The next time I can see something that scares me, or hear something that scares me. Thank you.
That scares you?
Well, that's like an evil noise creature.
An evil noise creature. Okay. Yep, holding your action for an evil noise creature. Got it? It's Shanti's turn.
Oh god, I'm in the fucking. Yeah. I'm moving up. There. And I'm just gonna classic hold my action until I hear or see something a little fucked up with my quarterstaff.
Alright. Holding the action with the quarterstaff to hit something. Top of the round. Dima, could you flip a coin, please?
Oh. Hey Siri, flip a coin. It's tails.
Okay. At the top of the round, it's Dima's turn.
What?
Thanks.
Lux?
Is the thing still in front of me?
It is very dead, but yes.
And is there another thing that's like near it?
There are some more charred corpses of these huge slugs.
Okay.
Everything colored red is deceased.
Well, I'm colorblind, so.
Oh.
That's no. I'm no. I'm just. I will ready to shoot my short bow.
You're gonna ready an action to shoot your crossbow?
My short bow. You've replaced my crossbow.
Your short bow. Alright.
So all those times that you guys saw Dima.
No, your crossbow broke, and then I gave you my short bow.
Oh, did
which
you?
I got from Ori. Yeah. It broke on the hill.
That's right. Sisterhood of the Federal. Sounds cool. Yeah, so already got.
Excellent.
To any enemy that I can see harassing my friends or harassing me.
Okay. It is Clement's turn.
Okay, you're not gonna hit me?
Oh.
Okay. Here I go. I'm right there. I can get to my friends. I'll go up here. Can I get up there? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You kind of have to clamber onto the huge corpse rotting.
Just climbing over
dog's
it smells like a dumpster fire. Like it smells like a New York City dumpster fire.
I am so dirty and covered in dirt and gore. Like, I'm over it. I'm just climbing over this thing to be with my homie Chanterelle.
Tonic friend
Chanterelle. A bath.
Yeah, right.
All right.
The dark is scary. Like, I want to hit the dark with my sword, but like, I would just be swinging my sword into the dark. But like, I'm gonna do it. I'm scared.
Okay, go for it.
$21 and 23. Do I? Oh wait, it's like I'm swinging in the dark, so disadvantage. Like I'm just swinging in the dark. Yeah.
Well, you're in the light, but you're just swinging at the dark, not at anything in it.
Yeah, and I will say I am like bracing myself. Like I'm not like expecting to hit something corporeal, so I'm like not like swinging into the ground.
Okay. You clamber up onto the hind leg of this huge rotting corpse, looking over at Chanterelle, and you look at the darkness around you and behind you, and you could swear you see something moving, and you just swing twice into the dark, breathing heavily, cutting absolutely nothing. You just look around, breathing hard, covered in gore, sweating.
Gross.
Yeah. Oh, also, aren't a couple of you covered in vomit from earlier?
Yeah.
That's fun. I think Clem has some vomit on him. So it's Ori's turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna copy pen because mirroring is normal and it's what normal people do.
It's a normal thing.
It's a normal habit.
Totally normal.
And
Yep.
if anyone is there, please we would like to leave and rest, please, as a collective. Thank you.
Thank you. You. Just echoes out into the vast darkness. That's your turn?
I also just let out a long sigh.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's the darkness's turn now. Sorry, the dark's turn. It is going to...
Oh, and same held action as before. Sorry. Should have clarified.
Okay. Penance does an 11 hit you. No, it doesn't, does it?
No, it doesn't. I have shields of faith from my mom who's winning the custody battle.
Okay. That's the Dark's turn. It's Penance's turn.
Bruh. What the fuck? I am going to pray to the Lady of Delights. And I'm gonna be like, please, 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 pretty please, Miss Lady of Delights, can you tell me what I'm supposed to do? Because I have no idea how to get out of here, or if we reconsecrate it correctly, please. That's my little prayer. I do that out
Very
loud.
nice.
I'm clutching my crash pipe. I do that out loud.
Okay. Everyone else hears that. Shanti's turn then.
Same holds the action.
I think it's going to be the exact same of holding my fucking.
What the fuck, Lux? Can you pretty please give us a little hint, pretty please?
No? You'll figure it out.
I
have faith in you guys.
I don't have
I do have my
faith in
quarter
me.
staff. I'm also going to kind of prepare my hands as like whatever the fuck the action is to also, if I hear something from a distance, to get out my short bow and hit it or something in case I hear something in the distance. So if it comes within fucking 5 feet of me, or if it's on, that's my thing. I stay next to my Clement.
You all gather together, Chanterelle pushing your back against the rest of the group, with all of your weapons ready, just looking out into the darkness in this crimson light, waiting for another enemy. And all you hear is silence.
Cool.
Okay. Top of the round, it's Dima's turn. Your sound's off.
There's no enemy?
There's no enemies.
We need to find a way out. Should we like walk around?
Yes.
Can we walk as a group?
You do need to find a way out.
Can we exit initiative so we can walk as a group?
Please?
No.
There's no enemies nearby.
Because the dark is still trying to kill you. It's just not very effective at it,
but
and you can't hurt it
I'm
back.
so slow.
I moved the
Like-
light.
I'm so slow.
It's Dima's turn.
Okay.
No,
Diva, move in a direction.
Can other
Is the
people set
darkness a
fires?
beast?
You look out at the edges of the red light, at the dark. It just looks like dark. Just looks like pitch black darkness. But you remember those tendrils
I'll try.
for the purposes of D&D.
You know what? I'll try animal friendship with the darkness.
Clarence is up in the ground.
So true. Lux.
It has to make a wisdom saving throw DC 12. If it's 4,
Lux, it's
if
true.
the beast intelligence is 4,
If it's a beast?
Yeah.
Okay. It is not a beast.
It has tendrils.
I have to tell you that.
Just like a cuttlefish, or an octopus, or even a
An
squid.
octopus.
Lux, this map is so fucking long. How are we? Lux.
Common's turn.
Okay,
Can
let's
other
start
people
moving.
please
Boys.
set
Let's go.
fires?
Okay. I'm so slow, guys.
You guys have big brains. You use your
Clement,
big
set a
brains.
fire.
I can. You guys want to light some arrows on fire?
I
Yeah,
And like,
think we just need to
shoot
light up
them?
the area around us until we can see more.
perhaps by lighting arrows on fire.
But if you light arrows on fire, we won't be able to see them because you'll shoot them, and then it's
This
like
is
impenetrable
true. This
dark.
is true, and then I lose the arrow.
Yeah.
Well, what if
Nice.
Dima pours a bunch of alcohol on the ground? Like we make a little trick. Like what if we just douse this whole place on fire?
That's a good
Has
idea.
that historically worked well?
That's
Yeah, it
been
has.
our kind of
Historically,
Yes.
go-to
it's been
plan
pretty
in
good.
every situation that we've been in.
It has. How about we do that exact thing and we just start walking and
And we set
I-
fires.
I trail a little bit.
And
of
I have
Okay.
a light sword. I
I'm
have
going here.
open flame with me right now.
I'm going here.
What if I take us out of initiative, but every 10 seconds I have the darkness attack one of you?
Okay, guys, let's start
That way we
lighting
can
some
get out of
fucking
initiative.
fires. Let's go.
I'm-
Let's go.
yeah.
Fires.
I'm gonna light a torch on fire.
Please don't make
I
me
have
light
my
the fires.
Okay.
I have my candle. Dima, can you start pouring some alcohol on the ground? I can set it on fire.
I'm moving
Just
too far
kinda-
away.
Let's move around.
Okay.
Yeah, Clem, stay back.
I'm
Who
like
has
I've
fire?
lit a torch.
Ori has the radius.
A torch
Dima's
is
lit a torch.
bright light for 20 feet and dim
Oh.
light for an additional 20 feet.
Oh. So a tendril whips out and tries to hit Dima, but with no luck. And then one whips out across Penance and grabs him and pulls him into the darkness. He's gone.
What?
Can I try and catch
Okay,
him?
and then
Go,
another
go, go,
one.
go, go,
And then,
go, go.
okay, and then Chandrael is grabbed by the darkness and pulled out.
Hey,
Nothing.
I didn't
Let's
get
go.
any of that.
why the fuck
Diva.
was 3 attacks?
15 plus 5. And so another tendril whips out of the darkness and grabs Clement.
No, guys.
I think 10 seconds is a little bit too fast. We'll make it every 30 seconds now.
Okay.
But several of you are just in the darkness.
I
But
you can hear Penance's
I get my
voice.
radius
I'm
so I
lighting the
can-
candle. I'm lighting my candle. Hey guys.
No one who's
So I
not
can see.
in the light. Yeah.
Can you move my radius?
You can
Lex?
Did we see which
Sorry.
direction they got?
Yeah, you gotta move Ori's radius. And also Dima has a radius of 20 feet now because
Yeah.
Dima lit a
I also will be
Let's
honest,
go
I
in the
forgot
direction
to...
the beasts were at. So let's go bottom right. Okay. Right? Am I wrong?
8 doesn't hit you.
Penance, you're in the darkness.
Oh shit, yeah. Well, I have a candle.
Here's a
Can we
candle.
move? Can we like pull up if we got tendrilled? Like,
Yeah, like I can I can hear them. I can keep walking around the
After
darkness
you've
until
been pulled into the darkness, like, you guys stand up and, like, run towards Penance's voice. But it's just gonna keep trying and pull you into the darkness as you keep
Radius
running.
moves over here, this way.
Does a 17 hit you, Ori?
No.
Okay. No?
Have I fought
Okay.
darkness before, Lux?
No, you have not.
Okay, my
Um,
AC is 19 for this then.
Well, let's just keep going this way. Let's keep going this way, guys. Really quickly. Let's move over here. Keep moving. Keep moving.
I still have a torch. I'm lighting up a torch.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
20 feet.
I
Do I
have a
have any
light.
torches?
No.
It would be fucking funny if Ori had
Oh,
torches
I
on
need to
her
make-
person.
I
I
have
have
another
extra.
torch.
I have 5 of them. Who
Oh,
I see Chantrell, I hand him a torch. And I light it.
Dima is pulled into darkness.
Yeah?
Dima, follow my boys.
This way, Dima.
This is
Dima.
way, Dima. This way, girl.
Roll a perception
Hey,
check. Roll a
Ori,
perception
can I
check,
take a
Dima.
torch?
I hand Penance a torch as well.
And
Okay.
I lighted it with thaumaturgy. I'm going into the darkness with 20 feet to try and find Dima.
15.
Okay. You hear the direction of Penance's voice.
Yep.
Penance, you stumble across Dima with
Okay,
your light
let's go,
source.
guys. Let's go. Let's go.
I
Let's go.
linked-
Far
I
right.
linked
Far right.
violence.
Far right.
Okay, we all have 20
Yeah,
feet.
far
so we
right.
all have to stay
Yeah,
20 feet.
yeah,
We all have to stay 40 feet away from each
Yeah,
other.
let's all stay 20 feet apart.
Yeah.
Also, Dima has
Okay.
a torch, so she's lit up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Found a pool of
Yeah.
some sludge.
What's this,
Found a
guys?
sludge pool.
I touch the
You
sludge.
did find a sludge pool.
I would like to touch the
Does
sludge.
a 17 hit Clement or not?
Does a 17 hit Clement? Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna keep
Okay.
moving
Clement
downward.
is pulled into the darkness.
I am in the dark.
Clement has a torch.
I have a
Clement, can you light your
torch.
torch?
The torch is unlit.
Can you relight it? Do you
relight
have
it.
matches?
You still don't see
You
where
light it with mine.
I'm moving
the
downward,
rest
Lux,
of
by the way.
are. Okay.
Wait,
Lighting that
wait.
up.
I'm
Is
giving.
the
I have 2
sludge
torches. I'm giving
wait,
one to
in the
Penance.
pools the same sludge
What
that
is
kinda
this
acted like
sludge?
quicksand earlier?
Penance.
I have a torch.
You have a torch? Oh, never mind. then.
What is this, Lux? It's like darkness.
That's the edge. It's cavern wall. You finally come to a cavern wall.
Okay, cool. So
Okay.
we know. Okay, I'm moving to the left, guys. Hey guys, I'm moving to the left.
Wait, y'all got me?
Did you? Clement's just kind of out in the darkness.
Yeah, yeah.
Yelling
I'll
at my
wondering
voice.
Yelling.
I'll
Just
go for
everybody's
Clement.
always talking at top volume, I assume.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dima is pulled off into the darkness. Some
Dima.
tendrils reach for Ori, but they miss.
You guys.
I'm moving over
Yeah.
here.
This way.
I'm
run back to
yelling
where
for
they
Dima,
are.
Okay.
then I'm gonna take hold of Clem's hand
Okay.
again.
That's just like
Yeah.
a little pool of water, I guess.
Yeah, I want to investigate the
Okay,
water.
moving over here.
I don't want to get split up anymore. Let's stay together.
Yeah.
Can I
I'm moving
investigate this pool here?
Okay. Yeah.
We got Dima.
You
Pull up, Dima.
touch it? Clement, does a 23 hit you?
Yeah, no, I'm holding
And does a
Shanti's hand.
19 hit penance?
Yes, it does.
You both are pulled into the darkness.
I relight my
Shanti.
torch with thaumaturgy.
Okay.
Yeah, I.
Okay. It is lit back up. Let me reveal that. That's the and penance. You recognize the plateau from which you started.
Can we retrace our steps
We fell down
and
here.
get out of here
Yeah.
through
We
that?
fell.
I do have matches. I'm relighting my torch
You fell
in the
down.
darkness.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna. So
Ori's
there was water
investigating the water.
earlier. Acted like quicksand. I remember. So I will
Mhm.
touch the water and see if I start to like my hand starts to like sink in a non-water way.
It sinks in a water way.
Okay.
It appears to just be cold, dark water here.
Okay.
Okay, does a 16 hit penance?
Yes, it does. I am
Pulled into
relighting with
darkness.
thaumaturgy.
Okay.
Moving up.
Okay.
The
Over
water's
to meet
not
up with
useful.
Hey
Ori,
guys,
my good
I'm
friend
back at
Ori.
the plateau. I'm back at the plateau. I haven't found anything. Am I just fucking up, Lux? Am I just bad at Dungeons and Dragons?
You all cannot hear penance well unless penance is like screaming out into the darkness.
I'm using prestidigitation, or no, I think it's thaumaturgy to heighten my voice. And I'm being like, hey guys, got back to the plateau. Haven't found shit.
Okay, let's drop back into initiative so that this is less chaotic.
But we can't find anything, Lux.
When we look up, it's just darkness.
Yes. Top of the round. It is Dima's turn. Hiding. Go. You all are currently basically just all separated, running around, just
We were
still
bringing
have
running
Dima
and
with us.
yelling.
20. My torch is 20 feet of light.
Yeah. Let me do that. You've all kind of, not that you realize this perhaps, but all of you begin to feel panic set in as you just run around in the darkness.
Oh, should I roll a
Yeah.
treat for a saw? Maybe light some more fires.
I'm gonna drop my torch. It'll keep burning for like an hour, and I'm gonna light another one.
Okay.
And so that'll be my action. And then my bonus action and my movement will run towards their horses. Or no, I'll just take the other torch with me. I'll just have two
Okay.
torches. And I'll just T-pose with them.
Whose voice are you running towards? Because you hear many different voices in different
run towards
places
Penance
echoing
and
off the walls. Okay, make a perception check.
21.
Okay. You run towards his voice. 2, 3. There we go. Ba-da-da-da.
And I dash.
Oh, okay. Right, bonus action dash. Each square is 10 feet, not 5 feet. So
You can change that in map
ba-ba-ba-ba.
settings, I think.
you can change the map size.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It might just be with Better Roll20 though. Again, I need to do my little masterclass. But
Clement's turn.
Okay, so you guys remember how earlier we needed to go down
That's my theory.
What if we have to go up now?
They said
Like,
the only way up
maybe-
is the
maybe
only
we
way
can
out is
just-
down. Was the phrase in Druidic.
Okay, so we're looking for another hole.
Yeah.
We keep going down? I've walked the perimeter of this entire cave. Have I seen a hole?
Sprinted.
Yeah.
You have not seen a hole. You've seen a couple of like small ponds, but it looks like the water is fairly shallow in all of them so far.
Let's jump in the ponds! Maybe they're actually not shallow.
Do you think we need to go under the bones?
Comment. Roll a intelligence check for me,
Yeah.
or a perception check, your choice.
13 perception.
Okay. You look at the bones. You feel like you're just missing something. Like you're just on the edge of figuring it out, but you can't quite.
Does Clement yell the word bones? I need to know this for comedy.
No,
and
but
also
he's
for
been saying the things that he's been saying.
No, he just.
Dig through the bones. As a
That's
tree.
okay. Well, if that's what you want to do. Anyway, that's Ori's turn now.
Yeah. Did Clement say anything about bones, Cam?
Yeah,
Yeah, I did say, like, what if we need to go under the bones? And I don't know, I feel like these bones aren't just here for no reason.
Yeah.
You also said several other things, which is...
Yeah.
I
I already
wasn't referring
investigated
to
the
any
pond.
specific
I think
thing.
that's a no-go for now. So I am gonna follow this bones idea.
I also
Okay.
said
Do
we
you
need to go
say
up, or maybe we need to look for a hole.
Okay, but Ori knows that up is a no-go. Or believes that up is a no-go. And
So what does Ori do?
Ori would like to examine the bones.
Okay.
So my
Ori,
other
you stop running, breathing hard after sprinting. You look down at the ground. Roll perception or intelligence check, please.
So, okay, I'm just gonna go with perception because the modifier is the same if it has advantage. And yeah. Or I rolled with advantage accidentally, so we'll just go with the first one there. Where is my Roll20 window? That's gonna be a 23.
Do you kind of take a knee to get closer to the ground?
Yeah.
Look at it.
Yeah, I'll go on my...
You hold up your produce flame, and still panting from the run, you kind of hold it at a distance. And
What if
let me
I
see,
set the
there's not
bones
anyone-
on fire?
You look, actually, you know what it is. By the light of your, by the light radius you have there from that produced flame, in that crimson, you can see both the plateau that you came in from, 70 feet raised stone column, and the far wall on the other side, across from it, just barely. And you look at the ground and you realize that where it meets the ground is a couple of feet lower than where it is at the plateau. With a 23, the ground between them, and it looks like the entire ground around you is slanted.
Huh. So which way is downwards from here? Just to orient myself.
With a 23, the southeast, kind of south by southeast direction, looks like it's where the slant downwards goes.
I yell southeast, and I take my full movement to go 1, 2, 3 that direction.
Okay. You run past Clement and Shanti.
I say top volume for Ori, which is like speaking voice.
Yeah. Well, let's wonder if 10. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. The dark is going to. Does a 16 hit you, Penance?
Yes. Yes.
Your light source is extinguished as you feel another tendril curl around you and pull you into the darkness.
In which direction?
I will move him in the direction, but no one else knows.
Just, I was pulled twice, so would it have been in the same direction both times?
By the darkness, you were pulled in different directions each time.
Cool. I'm just being paranoid at this point.
It is Penance's turn. You feel the cold tendril slip off of you. Oh, sorry, at the start of your turn, by the way, you take 2d6 necrotic damage from being in the darkness. That's 6 necrotic damage. Sorry, I've been forgetting about that.
Okay.
You guys would have all been taking massive amounts of damage that whole little run.
Not so epic. Okay, I am at a little number called 8 hit points. Okay, well, thaumaturgy, light my torch. Can that be a bonus action, Lux? All I'm doing is lighting my torch.
Does the spell take an action to cast?
Yes.
Yep,
okay. Anyways,
sorry.
I will be using my movement to go southeast, like my good friend Oriole Telltale told me to with my torch. So I will be moving. Wait, let me. 15.
If you just use the arrow keys on your keyboard, you can move 3 squares.
Anyways, I move down there. Because diagonally, that's 15 feet, see?
1, 2.
But you see my little arrow looks?
So, yeah, okay. So that's 30 feet.
Yep.
In actuality.
Okay, light me up, Lux.
I'm working on it. There's no hotkeys in this great website.
This really good website that works.
I found. All right. That's your turn. You come back across the charred corpses of several monsters. It's Shanti's turn.
Alright, yeah, I'll be honest. I'm having trouble taking a bit of I totally need a bit of break. Sorry, I DM'd you about it a bit ago.
Oh, you did DM me.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean,
I think
my only plan for tonight was to get out of this room.
Yeah. I think Shanti's just staying with Clem and stuff like that. Sorry, I'm just kind of out of it.
I got you.
It's been too much social interaction for me tonight.
You're good. Okay. You just move further towards the southeast then. All right. It is Dima's turn. We can try and do kind of lightning rounds. Because I expect everyone's probably just gonna move.
Yeah, I heard Penno's the jester, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna run to him.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a perception check real quick.
Oh yeah. 13?
You get the general sort of direction and just start running south. Okay, it is Clement's turn.
Me and my druid that I am pulling are gonna just pull up here, hang out with Ori. With my free action, I would like to be like, do you have any idea why we're going southeast? I'll follow
down.
you, but oh, okay.
Bones' idea worked out.
Bones.
Yeah.
Bones.
Bones. Okay. You move off in that direction. It is Ori's turn.
Double dash, 60 feet southeast. There we go.
I'm just gonna nudge you over, because
Did I find it?
that is, well, there's a wall there. You ran
Okay.
into the wall. And kind of continue to follow the downward slope to the right, to the south, or to the east, rather.
Okay.
So
the downward slope is further this way?
It is.
Like this way?
Yes.
Okay.
Does a... I don't think a 15 hits Dima. Damn. Okay. And then Pen and Shanti both run further in.
Yep, I'm doing that 30 feet of movement double dash, so I'm right here.
Okie dokie. You all run into Ori's light. It is Dima's turn. Gonna keep sprinting?
Yes.
Okay.
So Dima, our farthest can move like right here.
Oh, true. Bonus shot.
Yeah, Dima has 90 feet of movement, effectively. If we're all just using our rounds to double.
90 feet?
Because 60 feet, 60 feet, bonus action, 30 feet, and then bonus action 30 feet. Monks and rogues.
What is the additional 30 feet from?
Bonus action dash. So movement is 30 feet, base movement, because human.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can use your action to dash. So that's another 30 feet.
Oh, I wasn't thinking about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, can I use my action?
Yeah, that's right. I wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can actually dash twice.
Because you're
as a rogue and
that's so sick.
Some other stuff. It's really cool. Okay. Dima, you actually get to the furthest east point. You actually get close enough to see the wall. and you see a tunnel in the furthest corner, at the furthest kind of downwards angle
You mean I
that
see
leads
a
downwards and
tunnel?
off into the darkness. Yep.
Over here, I can see things.
Okay.
Pen
Climbing over
sneezes.
here up. Yeah.
Pen sneezes. Yeah. They move in.
I'm running so slowly.
You can get 30
You're
feet. Yeah.
you're sprinting,
Yeah.
but you're also kind of hobbled.
My
Kind of.
sprinting is everyone's like regular walking pace.
Yeah. And then the dark is gonna try and get Clement as he hobbles.
Try
That's
it.
a natural 20.
I'm just-
Clement is pulled away into darkness.
Relight my torch.
So Penance and Shanti reach the exit as well.
just yell for Clem.
And then at the top of the round, you manage to relight your torch and keep just running.
Thank you.
It almost roll a, because you're just kind of running in one direction. Roll a dexterity saving throw real quick for me.
Yes.
With disadvantage, which sucks because I rolled a 19. 15. Not bad.
As you run, by your light, you see a sort of chasmous line with just low, still water a couple of feet below, and you almost slam your foot down into it, but you move, shifting your weight and running around it, sprinting
guys.
over and around.
Hey guys, I really hate it in here.
I hate it.
Did you find something?
Yes.
Yes.
And
There's a
all of
tunnel.
you run into the tunnel. And that's where we're going to end it tonight.
What?
Oh my
Lux.
Yep.
Lux.
People have said they want to go to bed. I'm not going to tell you what's the end of the
1:15
tunnel. Yeah.
True.
It's late.
Oh wait. Yeah, you're right. It's late, East Coast boys.
I have missed this so much.
Pog, I love you, Benji. I'm so glad I got to
Love
play
you
with
too.
you.
Oh, me too.
I
guys are
want
so
you guys to
cool.
see what.
Yeah, I'm ending
We will next
stream. Does Benji know that we've
Okay,
had
I'm
Juniper
going to go to sleep.
back?
Oh.
Wait, what the fuck did you just say to me?
Did you
Oh,
know?
yeah.
We
Yeah,
talked
there's
to
a-
I saw him.
Juniper.
Clement
saw
talked to
him.
Juniper.
Yeah, Clement
Yeah,
Dark Souls
Clem
talked
saw
to
Juniper.
Juniper. Hell.
Wow, nice job wasting all that money on that tattoo.
It's still a nice tattoo.
It's a great tattoo. No, it's a fantastic tattoo. That's so fucking funny.
Even if we get him back, it's still gonna be her.
You're right. You're very right.
He's a
And you'll get
special
to play
man.
2 characters.
Hours.
Maybe.
Just like Taliesin.
Just have,
Listen,
Mwah.
just full
just have a
Taliesin
fucking
caffeine.
party of like 9.